Here. Oh, man. Is anybody out there? I'm bored. There's nobody out there.
Are you going live? Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? We've got one. We got one with the thumbs up. All right, we got 11 people. What's going on, guys? Did you guys read the title? Hello, what's up, Jaden? All right, we got 58 people. We got 71 people. What's up, guys? Hey, real quick, I didn't see it before. I barely saw it this morning. No, that's not clickbaity at all. Guys, no, I'm serious. Yeah, I'm totally serious. Dude, it's not clickbait. It's not clickbait at all. Dude, Khabib missed weight. So, all I'm saying is, like, guys, a lot of people don't know how to read scales. So they pulled a fast one on us. And Khabib actually, he officially made weight. Yeah, he officially made weight. But he actually missed weight. So if you guys know how to read a scale, you'll clearly see that the scale actually, let me try to explain. The way that the sliding scale works is you have the weight of, like, so it's already set at 155. Remember, he doesn't get a pound allowance. He's got to do 155 without like any more. He can't be 156. So 155, he's got to make it, and it's sitting there at 155. So then what happens is there's a balance. So it will float up and down. So when you've made weight, okay, I'm just gonna kind of go in here. It's a little more quiet. When you've made weight, the way they always did it before is it's at the top. You hold it at the top, and then if it breaks light, you see a little bit of daylight, they would say you've made it. Now, even that method is not the correct way to run that scale. The correct way to run the scale is it's supposed to balance in the middle. But the way the most people do it, they usually talk about the crack of daylight. So they want to see that the scale goes like this, that it just drops a little, even though truly it should be between the space. It should be in the middle. There's an arrow and it points, and it should line up with the arrow. So what they did is obviously the official was in on it. They can't have the title not be on the line. It's got to be 155. So they basically, it's sitting at the bottom, which is where it normally sits. And then when he steps on the scale, it just goes up. And then as it goes up, the official just says, "We're done. I'm out. He made it." And he basically just said he made it. And it, again, I would estimate that he was probably over by a half a pound. That's my estimation. He might have been over by a full pound, but only a half a pound, maybe, like somewhere in there. But he was definitely over. Like guys, I've been doing this 26 years. I know scales, and I'm big on weighing in. I've done it a million times as a wrestling coach, and he missed weight. So it went up, and it actually bounces off the top and goes back up. So it did. Some people will say, "Oh, it cracked after it bounced." It bounced, and it basically bounced and went up, and it didn't matter because the official was done. And then I just saw on Twitter that there was somebody that said, "Hey, Robert Whitaker missed weight too. Then he did the same thing for Robert Whitaker, so shut up." And no, he didn't. Robert Whitaker made weight. If you watch Robert Whitaker's weigh-in for comparison, you guys will be able to see Robert Whitaker's scale. It goes up, it bounces off the top, and then bounces down. That clearly shows he made it. So he hit the top and it bounces down. Robert Whitaker's on weight. So his scale was going to float like this, which is what it should do. That means you're right there. But definitely Khabib's, he was over. But yeah, I mean, again, guys, am I going to complain? Who cares? We want to see a great fight. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad that the title's still on the line, you know? But at the same time, it's just, the subject is corruption. Like, why? Like, I get it. Money's on the line. I totally get it. You know what I think? I think that they should just, if they want to do this every once in a while, and they want a way to cheat, just change the rules. You know, just change the rules. Alter the rules and say you have to make weight, except for in cases where we want to change it. And then just cover your ass. Just say, hey, look, if there's a situation and we can talk it over, we can just talk it over and say, as long as both parties agree, we can still have I know it sounds shitty, which it is, but what I'm saying is it's better than just flat out cheating in front of cameras where people like me and others can see that you're clearly cheating. And it's just, you know, back in the day, you could always get away with this shit. And they're still going to get away with it. But it's just, it boggles my mind that with our technology, they're halfway around the world. I can see it on a video clearly and see that he missed weight. And you can see that the official knew he missed weight. He's not doing his job the way he's supposed to do it. It blows my mind that this is all cool. And it's just like, watch this, whoop, sleight of hand. It's not even, it wasn't even, it's not a very good magic trick. You could clearly see it. So I know other people have mentioned this online, and I just wanted to give my 2 cents on it. Again, I don't care. I mean, big deal, half a pound. Let's fight. But it blows my mind that the towel, DC with the towel, and then you had there was another, Gastelum, what was it? Gastelum was like, I can't, what did Gastelum do? I did a whole video on what Gastelum did. Did he, shoot, I can't even remember. I did a video on it. He must have put his hand on someone or something like that. Anyway, so funny. Yo, the elbow, that's what it was. The elbow. Thank you, Ricardo. Yeah, it just blows my mind that with our technology and we all get to watch it and they just flat out cheat, and it's like, it's not a big deal. It's like, oh, okay, no problem. So anyway, but I get it. There's money involved. This would never happen at an amateur wrestling event, because at an amateur wrestling event, the official he wouldn't care, because it would just be, there's no money on the line, but they've got to do it, What's up, Logan? Yeah, they've got to have the fight go on, and they've got to have the title on the line. So they're going to make little exceptions, and I get it, I totally understand. I just think it's nuts. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I'm excited. Excited for the fight. I just wanted you guys to hear it from me, what I thought on him missing weight. What do you guys think? Anybody pissed off that I do a video like this? Anybody think I'm still clickbaiting? You want to dispute what I've said? So let me see. I'm going back and reading some comments. Okay, I weigh in 0.5 over. He'll be 157 at the fight after rehydration and a meal. Anthony, no. He'll be 157. Right after rehydration and a meal. No, he won't be 157. Dude, after Khabib, guys, if you guys didn't know this, after Khabib weighs in, within an hour, he's going to gain 15 pounds. Guys, within an hour, he's going to gain 15 pounds. It's hilarious. This is what happens. So, Fahad with his rough weight cut, what do I think? I don't know, but they get a lot of time to recover, guys. They get over 24 hours. So anyway, He's going to get plenty of time to recover. I don't think it'll affect him, honestly. He's used to cutting weight. He's always performed in the past. But aren't they pointless? Dirk Wahlberg. No, they're not pointless. I won't say they're pointless. Yeah, see, like Jason just said, after an hour, I went from 203 to 227. There you go. Like I said, Khabib, trust me, in 1 hour, that guy's going to be 15 pounds heavier. Trust me, easily in 1 hour. And then in a few hours more, he'll weigh 25 pounds more. And then, he may even end up being 155. He might even be 30 pounds, by fight time. It just depends. Everybody's different. So, but I guarantee you, I would not be surprised if Khabib's 180 by fight time. He should be somewhere around there. So maybe even a little bit more. You never know. But it's not pointless. It isn't. See, as much as it sounds ridiculous that a guy just gains 15 pounds an hour after the weigh-ins, remember, he's dehydrated. So he literally guzzles water and, water-like, electrolyte drinks and things like that. So, remember, a gallon, he's going to down a gallon. They got to start out slow, but they're going to put a gallon in their body really quick. That's 8 pounds. They can do that very fast when they've been cutting that much weight. When they've been cutting that much weight and they're that dehydrated, they're going to get a gallon in their system fairly quickly. And then combine that with a little bit of food and then, resting a little bit and then drinking again. They're going to put 12 to 15 pounds in the first hour easily. But it's not pointless. And the reason why it's not pointless is you got to draw the line somewhere. You have to have a weigh-in at some point. So unless they're going to weigh in right before the fight, where kind of like in a jiu-jitsu tournament, where you weigh in and then you go straight to the mat. Some tournaments are like that, IBJJF. If you do that, the guys won't cut that much weight. So, but with the weigh-ins being like the day before, I mean, you're always going to have cutting weight. And they basically just, to make it healthier for fighters, they basically gave them more time to rehydrate. So more time just means they can cut a lot more weight. But I think maybe a good system might be doing something like what we do in America with college and high school wrestling, where you can still, it's not a perfect system, but I think it might be good. It's a lot more work. It's going to cost money, but they basically do a body fat analysis on the fighter, find out what his body fat is, and then basically determine what weight he can go. The lowest allowable weight, which for college is 5% body fat. So if you take that and you have to be hydrated, you take a hydration test during your body fat analysis. And so you've got to be hydrated for it. And when you do it that way, you find out what they are hydrated. So if somebody's regular levels of hydration are good, then you test their body fat and you say they're at 8% body fat and they're at, let's just say 200 pounds at 8% body fat. Well, the lowest they can go is 5%. That means they can lose 3% of their body weight, which means a 200 pounder could only lose 6 pounds. Does that make sense? So, is that right? Wait, 3%. Did I do that right? Wait, 3% of 200 would be, 6 pounds. So, so he'd be able to go to 194, and that's the lowest he could go. And that would be a way to prevent the drastic weight cuts, But then there's always going to be that guy who's like, 20% body fat. He's a big, heavy dude, and then he could still, like in an unsafe manner, he could lose weight like insane because he's allowed to go to 5%, which he would never end up at. But he could still lose quite a bit of weight with it being water weight. So there's always more things you could add to it, though, to tweak it. Anyway, I don't think the system will go for the UFC. I think it would be too much stuff. But you never know. You never know how I mean, we got COVID right now, locking everybody down. So, you never know. Anyway, guys, thank you. I got to go back. We're going to try to watch the fights. But hope you guys enjoyed my take on the weigh-in. I'm so late to it, too. I just saw it this morning. I just decided, I go, let me see how they looked at weigh-ins. And the very first one on the video I saw on YouTube was Khabib. And when I saw it, I was like, what? The second I saw it, I go, wait a minute. The official slid the scale. He slid it to zero the scale and just got the hell out of there before it was even over. So totally not right at all. Obviously in on it. Again, to people that don't know, that they're not going to know. But you guys now know. So please go check out the video for yourself and then try to see what I talked about. All right. Thank you guys so much. And I appreciate you guys. Teach Me Grappling. Coach Brian, I'm out. See ya.